Hello, beautiful souls. I hope you guys are doing super well. I did a poll on Instagram and asked you guys, do you guys want to do more videos? And some of you guys said yes. So I'm going to do some lives and see how it goes this week. I'm currently going through a huge shift energetically and upgrade. So might not be able to do as many, but we'll just flow with it because I just feel like November is such a transformational time. How are you guys feeling? How's everyone doing? Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Today I want to talk to you guys because today is a huge shift. It is election day. I'm in Canada, so it's not for me. But there's huge energy shifts that are going on, and I just feel so called to do a super chat poll. So throughout this live, as we chat about energy and everything and answer questions, if you want a card being pulled, just let me know and I will pull a card for you. Also, we're going to talk a little bit about today being Mercury indirect, which is crazy. So first, let's get some good vibes. I sage your space. Let us start by meditating together. So just want you to close your eyes with me. Take some time to take some deep breaths, breathing, even if you just want to listen to the sounds of the music. And just breathing in, because today is so energetically full as we go into direct. So I just finished recording also a video for you guys. So let's do this together. I just want you to close your eyes with me. And we're just going to take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. We're just going to face our hands facing down on our lap, grounding our energy today. Deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Just allowing yourself to breathe and focus on your breath. Any tension from the body, just releasing it in your exhales. Just replenishing your body with love and grounding breaths in and out. And we're just going to relax our head and our neck and our shoulders, releasing any tension. Down your arms, your fingertips. And now I'm just going to ask you to bring your attention to your chest and just breathe into the heart space. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Going down to the stomach, and we're just going to breathe in our stomach, in and out. Grounding our energy. Releasing any emotions at this time. Just notice how your breath feels so much lighter. Now relaxing your hips, going down to your legs and breathing. Today, I just want you to be. I want you to release. And let this meditation just reboot your energy, ground you. And I just want you to feel this white light of energy on the top of your crown, showering you with beautiful, energizing, and grounding energy throughout your body. Feeling that beautiful energy of light go through the body. And just take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale. Feeling how relaxed you feel, grounded. Inhale. Exhale. Feeling at peace. And one more. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing yourself back into your body, back into your breath, and allowing yourself to bring in this peace and relaxation throughout the rest of your day. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you. That was beautiful. How do you guys feel after that? I just feel like we needed that. We really did. Hello, Chantal. I just really, truly felt like we need that. I'm going to have some chocolate because why not? And I'm feeling chocolate today. I feel great. Amazing. Love and light to you. That makes me so happy to hear that. Feeling relaxed. Thank you. Namaste. Namaste. India. Awesome. That's great. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Sorry. So I want to do an energy update today. I haven't done these in a while. And one of my favorite subscribers, you guys are all my favorite. Trick. But one of my favorites of you guys actually messaged me saying, Shika used to do the collective. I haven't done them in a while. And today I was actually going to sit down and post a video on what's going on with the elections because, man, it's heavy. I'm not in the US. I'm in Canada, but they're our neighbors. So we tend to hear about all those things. But I want to do a collective energy of just how everyone's feeling today, you know? Oh, it feels so good to breathe. So let's start with that. Also, guys, if you want a private card reading, you could always DM me on Instagram for one. I'm only taking a few at a time. I'm already getting people booking. So if you're interested for this week or next week, just message me. Jay says I'm a Virgo and I'm ruled by Mercury. Do you know anything that means? So that means that whatever right now, Virgo and Mercury retrograde, that's a lot of you're acting out in the energy of the Virgo. So a lot of your characteristics of Virgo is coming through during the Mercury retrograde. And you guys can actually go check out through your birth chart, where's your Mercury right now? So you can kind of have an understanding. Right now it goes into direct. And it's going to be a very, very, very strong meaning. And I think the biggest thing I want to tell you guys is that it goes the opposite of what retrograde is supposed to be. So the planets are going opposite of what it used to be with retrograde. And that being said, we're getting prepared to get out of retrograde because retrograde ends next week, right? It's ending on the weekend, 13, 14, depending on where you are in the world. So check out on your birth chart. Definitely go check that out. I think it's very helpful for you guys. I have been seeing most of the repeating numbers, such as for the past 4 to 5 months. I really need a booking. Yes, go message me if you want a reading. If you're seeing card readings, for card readings, and like I said, I only do a few at a time just because I do my energy, my purpose is to support and help and clear meditations, which you guys know I do them here. healing is kind of what I really want to help you guys do, is expand through consciousness in that space. But I do readings here and there, which is very important for you guys to know. Okay, so what else did I have? Feeling great like any other day. I choose not to participate in the system. It is empowering. Amazing. Whatever works for you and understanding too that like intuitively, if we're able to protect our energy, because this week the energy is basically for us to protect. We need to protect our energy. It is so important. So protect your energy. DDC. Oh, hi. So nice to see you. Yeah, I haven't done lives in a while. I've been doing them more since last week, but it's been forever. So one of you guys actually reached out and said, hey, Shika, when will you be doing your readings? So yeah, and I have a whole playlist on angel numbers. So for all of you guys asking about angel numbers, go check out the playlist. I have over, I think, like 30 videos on angel numbers, like something like 40 or something. So there's a lot of them. So go check that out if you are noticing you're seeing a lot of angel numbers, repetitive numbers. I also want to do a video on your birth number and how to calculate that, because a lot of people don't know that. If you guys would like me to do a video on that, put a heart emoji in the comment section, because I really think it's going to help you guys a little bit more on understanding numerology and why you see these numbers as well. Big impact. So angel numbers, how they work is that everything is energy, right? And the idea of numbers and angel numbers is that you attract based on your energy. So if you are scared of something, let me give you an example. You're scared of launching a business and you have that energy of being scared and you're about to make a big decision. And then all of a sudden you see the number 222 and you're like, oh my gosh, why am I seeing the number 222? Well, 2 holds the energy of take action, take the leap, right? So if we know that, then we're understanding that the 2 number really represents, how am I going to take the leap in life? How am I going to listen to my intuition? How am I going to go into this new direction, new territory that I'm actually scared about, right? So it really relates to our law of attraction. That's how angel numbers work. Maybe I'll do a video on that. I will write that down because I think it's going to help you guys a lot. If you would want me to do a video on like how angel numbers work, put a little angel emoji in the comment section. I'm going to write that down because a few of you guys asked me a few questions. So one of them was how to calculate your birth number. So how to calculate your birth number. It's actually quite easy. So I'll do a quick video for that for you guys soon. But yeah, if you have any other questions, let's do some card readings on today's election day. What is the collective feeling? Where are we going with this election? I just feel like everyone is feeling tense today as we go into Mercury direct, which is basically we're getting prepared to get out of Mercury. That means the next 2 weeks is us like replenishing our energy and really listening. If there's anything that you weren't listening to during Mercury retrograde, this is your time. So let's see what the universe has for us for today's collective energy update. So understanding that we're divinely guided. I do feel like a lot of the people today are feeling doubtful. I don't know if anyone's feeling doubt. And also when I'm doing these card channeling, guys, I want you to let me know what cards link up with you, okay? Which cards align with you. So the first card I pulled out is you are divinely guided. And this card really represents that we're always guided, but sometimes when we feel the difference of like everyone else, what everyone else is feeling, we forget about our own energy. So try to protect your energy. Try to understand what is your intuition and what is the people of everyone, right? We have to make our own decisions. We can't be holding in our emotions. It's not fair to us. And today is just a reminder that knowing that you are guided through it. The other one that goes through is no. So this is for postpone and wait. A lot of you guys are tired right now. You're tired of certain things that are going on. And I feel like they're based on decisions that you don't have control of. So maybe it could be, someone has authority over you and you feel that and you're kind of going on a base of reaction. Don't react. This is an opportunity for you to understand that through the hardships, there is so much growth in yourself. And also understanding that, hey, If I postpone it for after Mercury retrograde, or maybe universe has a different plan for me, remember, rejection isn't a bad thing. Rejection just means that the universe is protecting us, right? So if this relates to you guys, let me know. Another card that flew out is Dancing with Life. Today is a time where you guys need to just relax. It's not a time to plan. So just ask yourself, how can I do something that can change my energy today? Let's change up the schedule. Let's not do the same thing all the time, because if we keep doing that, we're not expanding. We want to expand. All of you that are on here, you want to expand, right? We all want to expand. That's why we have the soul family here. So this card is letting us know that we are expanding on a cellular level. We are dancing with life. We are really growing ourselves and we're transforming, right? And that also goes into the transformation of how we're feeling today, right? As we make very big decisions. And that's why I'm saying that a lot of us feel like this no, being like, no, that things aren't possible, or no, we can't do certain things. But postpone it. Take care of yourself. Replenish your energy. Those are so important. Okay, let's see what other cards come through for us. And then I feel like chakra cards will be next for today's energy. So longing for home, belonging. Are any of you guys feeling like you're not at home? Do any of you feel like you're feeling lost? You're still feeling lost. Like you just went through the full moon and you're like, wait a minute, I thought I was supposed to get all the answers. Why am I still here? Why am I still wondering about things? Well, let me tell you, there's still work that needs to be done. So here's just saying that once you shift your energy, once you accept that things are going and flowing with you, not against you, and the universe is making certain things happen for you, is the moment that you will sit down with yourself and say, you know what? I trust the universe in me, and that's it. And here you will feel less longing for home. But right now, the feeling that you feel so out of yourself, you feel like you haven't been yourself recently. You feel like you're kind of looking for this belonging in society, in your household, in your workspace, in yourself, in your life. You just feel exhausted, but you don't know why. It's because you're feeling this longing for home. And for some of you today, this could be the longing for home of a big decision, society-wise, election-wise, of what's going on with the world. For others, it's the longing for home of just like being tired of everything that's going on in the world, right? So just remember that you are the painter of every part of your life, everything around us. This space I have, these plants, this chatting with you guys, you created this. It was no one else but you. You mirror what is around you. So the moment that you feel like you're not at home and you're stuck in that energy, you're going to keep on having this energy. For example, abundance. This keeps coming up. I keep getting channeled this, and I really feel to share this with you guys. If any of you right now are frustrated that you're focusing so hard on making money and you don't know why it's going on, remember, everything is energy. If your intention is not in the right space for that money, the money won't stay in your life, or the money will not come to you, right? So the moment that you think that that money is not yours, the moment that you drain yourself by saying that you feel like this lack of belonging where you are abundantly, is the moment that you will continue to have that same issue. So what do? You shift your energy. You try to take that power back. It's easier said than done. I know that. But by simply allowing yourself to take in that shadow work, which is why I keep on posting on TikTok and on Instagram and on here. And you guys have been noticing I've been doing a lot of videos on full moon, but also on energy, because energy is the test. As we deep dive into, Mercury direct just happened. We're shifting out of Mercury retrograde in the next 2 weeks. We're going into this new energy of Scorpio. We still are in this energy. What does the Scorpio energy mean? The Scorpio season. There's a lot of mysterious things happening, unexpected things, and they are things that you have no control of, but you're going to have to just allow yourself to understand it is guided for you. It is meant to happen that way. Okay, so that's what your guides and your angels and spirit have to channel through for you. Let me know if you guys have any cards or any messages that you're like, bam, 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 it's hitting me, Shika. I totally feel that, or feels like home, but society doesn't feel like home. Humanity doesn't feel like home. Maybe it is weird though. No, it doesn't, because we are at a point right now that we are tired. Everyone is tired of the same thing, right? And that's why the belonging is happening. That's why you feel this sense of non-belonging, because there's so many things up in the air. But you have to understand, no matter what is going on, no matter what shifts you're going on, no matter where you are mentally, that you're always guided if you choose to believe so. And that's kind of where the universe is teaching us in today's card pull of energy, is like we're divinely guided. No matter how many no's we get, no matter how many things don't work in our favor, the moment that we shift our energy, shift our perspective, and understand that the mirroring of energy around us is all based on us, is the moment that we're going to actually understand, what do we have to learn this Mercury retrograde? What do we have to learn today as the world chooses a president? What do we have to learn for ourselves, for our deeper soul, to release our past life soul contracts and everything, our karmic, right? Those are the most important things that you guys will get from all of this. Let's pull out some chakra cards for you guys and let me know if anything resonates, because I'm just like, I'm feeling it. It's funny. I feel like this, you guys give me energy every single time. Like I did a post today. I did a recording for you guys for tomorrow's video. And I'm really excited because a lot of you have been DMing me personally about it. So tomorrow's video is going to be interesting. I'm also have on Friday, new moon, 5 things that you need to know about this new moon happening next week is the end of Mercury retrograde. You guys probably want to be part of that. So yeah, let me know by putting the moon emoji if you're excited for the moon energy update, because that's going to be really good. Gossip. This is the first card that pulls up. Oh, this is everything. Stop complaining about the things that aren't working for you, because you know what? The more you complain about it, the more energy you create with this gossip, and the less that things will work for you. So today, if you get the temptation to complain about the energy shift or what's going on in the world, try not to. Today is a day of gossip on both sides. With every card, there's a double-edged sword. So for some of you, this sign could be for you to be reminded not to complain. And for others, you guys will not listen to that. And for those, their energy will be pulling out all of this from a body pain, what's not working for them. So protect your energy today. That is one of the biggest things that I can share with you guys right now. Protect your energy, please. How do you do that, Shika? Well, you limit the amount of people who are energy vampires around you today. You allow yourself to internalize more of your emotions on your own. You understand the difference between your intuition and someone else's intuition. You do a grounding root chakra meditation, which we did a little bit at the beginning of this video, but go do one. That's going to help you so much to advance and just expand as a person, as a being, as a conscious being, right? And that to me is more important than anything, right? And that's why I got one of the questions from one of you guys on TikTok saying, Shika, so if I don't do shadow work, does that mean I can't manifest? No, of course. You manifest everything. We manifest every part of decision, thing, thought, everything in our life, whether we're consciously aware of it or not. Now, the question is, will I manifest more? That is all dependent on how much you're releasing, how much you're working on yourself. That is really where it comes down to. So the more that you're able to do that, the more that you'll be able to expand as a being. And I think that's the biggest thing that I'm really trying to get back to with you guys. Resonating. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so here's another card. Ready? Forgiveness. For today, I want you guys to forgive yourself for where you're at. You know, stop being harsh on yourself. I feel like a lot of you guys are being a little bit harsh on you. It's not fair. It's not fair to your soul. Just be a little bit more kind to where you're at today. The other card that fell out is joy. Dance with your energy to bring joy into your life. Remember, you're the painter of that joy. You know, spend time with yourself. Do something different. Move that energy. Dance. You know, get yourself out of that. The belonging that you're looking for in life, the belonging that you're looking for right now, all comes within. I always say that with people. The last card, destiny. Oh my God, this card is huge. For some of you guys, you're going to be questioning your destiny today a little bit from time to time, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, because of the lack of belonging. But I want you to know that in confusion, we always gain some understanding, right? So in confusion, we always gain understanding, right? I want you guys to say this I want you to say the following words in the comments. I am divinely guided, and I know that my destiny is mine, and it is here. I am divinely guided, and I know that my destiny is mine, and it is here. Because some of you don't want to claim that. You're so hard on yourself. You're doing so good. When I read your comments on my on the channel, the first thing I think about is, man, these beautiful souls are expanding so much. They're working so hard on themselves. And I can't wait to see all the amazing things that they'll do, that they're already doing. And I think a lot of us need that more appreciation because, again, like, it's never, ever a time for you to be hard on yourself right now. Right. And I just want you guys to know that because I feel like everyone needs to hear that today. Everyone needs to hear that today because I love you guys so much. Everyone needs that love. And know that you are always divinely guided through everything that you do. You are always divinely guided. Even in the darkest time, there is that piece of light in everything, yin to yang. No matter where you are, it's just changing your perspective. And if anyone can tell you this today, you are so loved, you are so guided, and you are doing so great. So give yourself that accomplishment and that pat on your back. So I hope that like really resonated with everyone. But I just felt really called to say that because during my shadow work this weekend, which I might do a video on because you guys were asking about that on Instagram. But man, the work that I've been doing for myself, I did 8 hours this weekend on shadow work. And I felt so called because for 4 hours of that 8 hours, I felt unconditional love. And I just felt love. I was thinking about everything, even the people that hurt me and all those love. And that's when I knew that I was in a space of healing. You know, I was in a space of healing when you can look at someone that has hurt you so much and still give them love. That's shadow work. That's the deep shadow work. And if we all need to get to that point, does that mean we need to get to it ASAP? No, it takes time. It took me many years. But now I can see that in so many people, that even the most pain people who have done the most worst things, depending on perspective, they still have a need love as well. So that's something that I really want to share with you guys because I think that's so amazing. I love that you guys are reciting that. Oh my God. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that you guys are kind of telling you guys that and like creating that expansion through your heart. Now, questions. What questions do you guys have for me on manifestation? YouTube videos that I posted. I am answering any questions that you guys have. Feel free to. And I'm also going to check out on my Instagram if there's any questions as well. And if you guys want a card pull, donate what you can to the super chat in the chat over there. And I will pull a card. I will pull a card. Let me know, guys. Amazing. I'm so excited. Any questions? I really am enjoying this live. I didn't know what to expect first, but I really like it. Yes, I love it. I do lives I used to do them like 3 times a week for all those who've been here for the past few months. But I stopped because number 1, I'm doing a lot of shadow work myself. Number 2, I'm doing more healings for people and very powerful ones too. If you guys are interested in energy healing, Reiki, energy healing, all that stuff, DM me. I had a couple of you guys yesterday in live were like, Shika, I'm really interested. DM me. I also have a big surprise coming up in like 2 weeks, like I think 11 days that's coming up. So make sure you have notification bells and subscribe because that's going to be huge. But yeah, I just feel so called to share this because I think a lot of people are just feeling a little bit disheartened more than usual recently as we go into this transformational month, but just know that everything's working for us. And I think that's super important. Oh, no worries. I'm super happy to. How do you know when you're resisting your manifestation? Many ways. So some ways that you are resisting your manifestation is if you are telling yourself that like, you know, oh, but there's no way that I can. You're creating these doubts in your mind. I do have a video on how to remove self-doubt when you're manifesting. So definitely a video that I would recommend to anyone who feels that. It's in my many videos. I think I did it about 2 months ago. Really, really great video to check out. But that's one way. Another great way of knowing that you're resisting your manifestation is if you keep having opportunities that are quite similar, but you keep telling yourself that you aren't ready for it or being indecisive where that opportunity slips your mind or slips your hands. Another great way too of knowing that you're resisting your manifestation is if you actually get your manifestation, but it doesn't stay long in your life. So for example, you end up putting yourself out there because you want to date and find your soulmate. And then you go on this amazing date and you feel like it's so amazing. And then all of a sudden that person just disappears. It has nothing to do with you. It's opening up that heart. It's also another thing too, that the universe is rejecting you because it's asking you for the right timing to have that person in your life, or that you're not personally subconsciously ready for that love, right? So something to consider, something to keep in mind, because I think that's super important for a lot of people. And yeah, I just think that's really great. So I hope that helps you, John Cia. And Corey, thanks for donating. I will pull out a card for you. I feel like I'm feeling called to do a card from the angel deck. So let's pull a card for you there. If anyone else wants a card pulled, donate to the super chat and I shall pull a card for you as well. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what card goes in for Corey. So Corey, your card for today is share your voice. Come out of your cave in prosecution of so prosecution and expression. So how are you taking power of your voice? When I'm talking to you, I just feel like there's a lot that you need to share. Today, maybe there's going to be opportunities of confrontation and things that you probably don't want to share because you're worrying about everyone else. It's family related. I feel like it's family people who are close. So just share your voice, use your throat chakra, close down your opinion so much. I know this is something that you kind of get into in past situations, but I think the universe is really telling you to come out of your cave a little bit. Your emotions, your feelings, voice, throat chakra, just voice out what you need to. I think that's super, super important. Stop being the mother of just like helping and caring so much about other people, because if you can't take care of yourself, how can you bring in that energy for you? Right. So I think this is a beautiful card for you. And it is share your voice. This is your card from your angels. I hope that aligns. Let me know if it connects. If anyone else wants a card pulled, just donate to the super chat, whatever you feel called to. Okay, so Alicia, so your question is, last time I pulled a card asking if I'm calling for in my ancestors, I'm a manifestation, and I got the devil in reverse. What does that mean? So devil actually is a good card. It's like kind of decisions in the aspect of how you're deciding things, right? So it doesn't mean, that you're not deciding, but just kind of ask yourself that you're kind of being indecisive when you really know the answer is what I feel. So try to decide as much as you can. This is probably like work related. I feel like it's a masculine divine kind of decision in that masculine space. But that's my answer that I got for you. I also think that your guides are trying your best to help you out so much. Just listen. Right now, the walls are thin from dimensions, guys. So angels and guides are really wanting to support us as much as possible. So I hope that aligns with you. And like I said, connect with your guides, like not only when you have a question for them, but in meditation and call them through. I think it's so important that we connect with them like people, because they are, Okay. Hi, Evelyn. So question, Alicia, I pulled my own cards talking about the ancestors as well last night, and I also got the devil reverse. That's so crazy. Alignment and confirmation. Crazy. I'm telling you guys, like the amount of confirmation that I've been getting. Has anyone else been getting synchronicities where like you're thinking about something or you confirm something and then all of a sudden someone else has the exact same situation or something related to that? Please let me know, because I think that's super, super important. I also want to let you guys know that the devil card is a minor card. So it's a card that actually represents like based on your energy right now. It doesn't mean that's a card that like is like, oh, it's how do I say it? It's a soul purpose reading. It's more of like, oh, this is just a card to let you know what is coming into right now. But you have the control to shift it if you'd like to. So I just wanted to share that because I felt really called to kind of share that to you guys. And I think that is a card that would resonate with a lot of you. So that's really interesting that you guys both got that. That's confirmation that you both are looking for in a way as well. What else was I going to see? And and then also devil card also represents, so career, it also represents a bit with abundance. So money and abundance is really big. So have you been pushing a little bit more on finances and money a little bit from a place of desperation, or are you coming from a space of love? And I think that's a big sign from your universe. So just something that I felt called to channel through for you guys. Okay, so Sango, yes. And thank you so much for sending to the super chat. I love you so much. I will pick a card for you. Okay. So just think about your intention. Okay, so Sango, your card is Mirror, and this is a very powerful card. And ironically, this is kind of the card that I pulled, the message that I had for today. So your card of the day is who or what is triggering me. So kind of look at yourself in the mirror and see like what parts of yourself has been currently hurting you or just kind of bothering you recently, and understand that those mirroring emotions could be found in someone else or something that's going on in your life right now. So I think what universe is asking you is to release that energy, and release that person or that thing or situation, but just understanding what is triggering you right now, because I think you're kind of internalizing the emotion so much and you're not understanding that it is coming from a space of like you creating that from perspective, if that makes sense. So just really releasing that right now. And again, I think universe also wants you to protect your energy at this time. But just understand all the emotions that you're currently going through are mirrored through internalization of something or someone that is bothering you right now in your life. So I hope that aligns with you. Thank you so much for donating, and let me know what resonated. Okay, so I have been doing a lot of shadow work, fasting, and I have been writing, and I feel lost, especially since I have released like everything you have been saying is what's going on with me. So one of the things that people don't talk about, and I want to do a video on this, is integration process. So who has gone to my full moon energy healing that I did last month, like literally a few days ago, this past weekend? Put the moon emoji in the comment section. If you went to that energy healing, it was one of the most powerful ones that I've done. And every single one that I do is getting more and more powerful because I'm allowing you guys to grow with me. So that one was on a level of Akashic records. So it's like past life, disconnecting, releasing, letting go. It was a very energetic, and I definitely felt that because I had a whole day that I had to sleep. So allow yourself to release that energy as much as possible. I think that's super important, but allow yourself to also integrate. Now that you've let go of that energy, you need to allow yourself to get used to letting go of that energy, because your body is saying, whoa, what's going on? There was something that was so deep rooted in my soul, and now you've removed it because that trauma, you've removed that, emotion, and your body needs to get used to it. So don't try to check all the boxes of shadow work so quickly when you're going faster. I know it's hard. I was there too, where I felt like I'm doing all this shadow work. I need to do more and more and more and more, but then you get exhausted and you forget to integrate that energy back into your space. So that's one of my biggest advice that I would give to you guys. I hope that aligned with you. I hope that really like resonated with you guys as well. But I feel like that's so important to share. So let me know if that resonates with you. Super. Yes. Always messages that you hear that you feel like are for you are always meant for you. So Leon, I'm going to actually do a card for you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your donation. Anyone else who wants to donate to the super chat to the channel, I will pull a card for you. So, okay. So let's see. Leon, let's see what your card is. So you got two cards being pulled. So the first card is belonging, which is ironic because we had this card be pulled before. And the other card that came out with you was you were divinely guided. So I feel like you need to know that the fact that you feel so lost, and I feel like this has something to do with your mental health. So the fact that you feel so lost, that's going on, this sense of like belonging in life, in living, in space, in life, it just in general, I think it just general, you feel like this sense of like burden of heaviness on you. And your universe, the angels, that they're so guiding you right now, but I feel like you're feeling a little bit like you don't see it. You're feeling frustrated a bit. I would suggest doing a meditation today and calling in your guides to talk to them and chat with them a little bit more. And I always tell people like guides are people, so talk to them, connect with them. But I definitely see that this lack of belonging is coming from, in this world, in this space, in your home, in a relationship, is coming from internalizing some, how do I say it? Just not knowing where you're meant to go because of everything going on. And I really feel it has something to do with what you're seeing from other people, comparing it. So detach yourself from judgment. This comes from the solar plexus, judgment of yourself and judging yourself based on what people see you as, because you're doing awesome. So I hope that aligned with you. Let me know if that resonates with you. I'm such a big hug and love and light to you. But yeah, I'm super, super, super happy. For anyone who wants cards being pulled, if you want a full card reading with me, DM on Instagram, and we do 30-minute card readings. And for those who want to just donate to the channel, I will pull a card for you and do a card pull. What else do we have? I've been thinking so much. Me too. So many synchronicities, and that just means you're on the right path. Honestly, that's just a confirmation. Yes, was thinking about my friend last night about a certain situation, and I kept hearing that friend. Yes, definitely messages from spirit confirming that, really aligning with you. So that's amazing. No worries. Okay, so Anelli, I'm going to send yours, Perez. I'm going to pull a card for you. So the card that I pulled for you is, how are you being called to step up and lead? So I think the universe is testing you today or right now in the now on how are you being able to lead in your life? How are you being able to lead and just be a leader as opposed to following everyone's energy? You're being called to step into your power instead of stepping into other people's, like not being in people's shadow, be in your own. And I think that's a big message that's coming through. The priestess is a feminine divine, so that comes from the sacred chakra. And I feel like for you, it's like coming through creativity. How can you lead in the way that you want to create things in your life? So I hope that aligned with you. That was a very straightforward message from universe, but definitely love it. Okay, so Vendetta, about to run up. I will pull a card for you. Okay, awesome. Let's pull some cards. No worries. I'm super happy to pull. Okay, let's see. So for you, Vendetta, you have Beauty of Devotion, Priestess of Mystic, Teacher. So I love this card because what it tells us from Spirit is that a teacher is always a student and a student is always a teacher. We learn from other people. So I feel like you're someone who tends to be quite strong energetically and likes to be a leader in situations, but this is an opportunity for you to be the student as well. So just ask yourself in your life right now, how can you be learning as much as you are teaching from other people, and understanding that we have that beauty in life, that whether it's accomplishments or failures, that we're always open to receive that energy. We're always open to receive those messages in all times. So just be the student and the teacher. And I think this is something that I also relate to, and a lot of people such as Deepak Chopra and Jay Shetty and many other spiritual people say that we, as we grow, we're always a student, we're always a teacher. But sometimes we forget that. And that's when the ego starts to grow itself, right? So release that ego and really just allow yourself to step into equal. And I think that will really help you a lot. So I hope that aligned with you. That was a beautiful card for you, Vendetta. Let me know what you think. Thank you. Anyone else who wants a card pull, let me know. Leon says it was very on point. I love hearing that. So on point. That's great. And I love it. Love it. If you guys have any questions too, because it's a Q&A. So any questions that you have about manifestation, videos, situations, please feel free to type in the comment section. This is a space for you guys to expand. And like I said, I think that's super important right now with the world and everything that everyone's going through. So shifting is important. Grounding is important. And having a soul tribe, because I remember when I started my spiritual journey, I didn't have anyone that I can relate to. I actually was like reaching out to find people online that were. And as a content creator, I was like going to check out with other people. And I just felt like super lonely in the journey. So when I had the intention of making this YouTube channel, it was really to allow other people to feel like included as they expanded and like we're trying to figure out their way through the spiritual journey. And I know it's so easy for us to do that. I don't know if you guys can relate to that. But I definitely felt at some points like, man, am I the only one feeling this? Am I the only one going through these things? Spiritual awakening, questioning, numbers or understanding, the feeling of energy when I started being an energy healer and like feeling it in my body and feeling my hands feel really hot at times, or like channeling through things and not remembering it. And people be like, what did you just say? And I wouldn't understand or remember. Those are all things that I feel like really resonate when you have someone that you can share with, right? And that's what helps us grow. Because if, like I said, back to the student and teacher, we are able to grow from there. Shadow work is confusing to me. How can I do it? So shadow work, as I mentioned, and I have a video on what is shadow work and how to get started. So you can definitely go check that out, Vendetta. But in short, shadow work is looking at your deepest wounds. It's also looking at the lessons that you basically started off in this world with and questioning it and understanding it. So I think that's super, super important. I think it's really important that we're able to do the shadow work, because if we keep asking for manifestations, and we can, it's already or divinely right? But asking is great, but also is releasing and expanding and setting space to do so. So many people in this world were not given an opportunity to release, internalize their emotions, or just feel so overwhelmed. And it's only right that we're able to give that opportunity to so many people. So I really, really suggest that with shadow work, if you've noticed that you haven't been able to hold your manifestations, or just like you're just keep on getting the karma, most likely that's what's happening, right? So I always tell people, where you do the inner work, your whole life will transform. The moment I started doing shadow work, my business did better. I felt less anxiety. My depression went down. My PTSD went away. Like everything shifted the moment I did shadow work. And even if you didn't go through trauma, that's another thing I get questioned. Well, I didn't go through trauma. I had a great childhood. I got a great life. Do I still have to do shadow work? Yes. There's so many emotions that we hold on, or like things that people put on us that we don't know subconsciously, and we need to release that. So I always say that even if you haven't gone through those hardship times, do the work, do the energy work, do those things. I have a video that came out yesterday that we talked about the 3 ways that you can do shadow work. Go check that out. That's very helpful as well. So I have 2 videos right now, and I have more coming up soon. Can I manifest writing a lottery? Yes, I have one of my subscribers actually who won the lottery literally 2 days after doing a manifestation of scripting. So yes, you can win the lottery. I've heard amazing success stories of that. I know you said after we release, then we manifest, but the faith is low. How am I getting back on track on manifestation? Shifting your energy, changing your energy, releasing energy. I have a video on that. That's super important. You can do the most powerful manifestation, such as like 369 method, the 555 method, the scripting, all the things. But if your vibration is low and you literally cannot believe that manifestation is coming, it doesn't matter what you do, it will still not allow that manifestation to occur. I'm not saying that you won't be able to manifest it at all. I'm just saying that it's based on our energy. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Manifestation is us believing that something is real. So if we don't believe it in the first place, we don't have faith for it, then how can we manifest? So shadow work, balance with manifestation is very important in order for us to do that. Awesome. No worries. Oh, by the way, thank you for your activities you posted on Patreon. They really helped. Oh, I'm super happy. Yeah. By the way, guys, if you are interested, Patreon is a great place for you to expand. I have journal prompts on there. I have reruns on our meditations. I have so many things on there. So if you're interested, you can definitely sign up for the VIP Conscious Souls on Patreon. You can also have access to I'm totally forgetting and blanking out right now. If you want to support the channel, you can go there too. So Patreon is on there. I haven't been chatting about it as much, and people are like, I didn't even know you had Patreon. So I should talk about it. But yes, it's all linked down below if you're interested in that. What else? How do you know if your chakras are blocked, and how do you heal them? I'm so happy you asked that, Alicia. So the next 2 weeks, this is why I was asking you guys, and I actually want to ask, because you guys are online. This is perfect timing. if you guys can vote in the comment sections, how many of you guys would want me to do all of November a video every single day? There's been so many channels, so much shadow work, and I just feel like I need to share them. Obviously I would go with my energy. I wouldn't be online as much, but I will be like posting energy and like having these splurts early in the morning of videos. So if you guys would want more videos on YouTube for the month of November and you feel like it would help you, please let me know in the comment section, because I want to do a series for each chakra. So I have the root chakra already, but now I want to do the sacral, the solar, the throat, the heart, the third eye, and as well as the crown chakra, and how to heal them and what they are. What do they like do? Like, how do you use them? Like all those things. How do you open the third eye? Why should you open it? Why shouldn't you? All these things that people are asking me questions on. I do want to make a playlist for that in the next, like by the end of this month. So if you'd like me to do more videos on that, and these videos will be short and sweet for the most part, except for the post dates. And there will be more of like definitions of things. So for example, you guys asked about shadow work, chakras, like it'll be more on that, how to calculate your birth number. So it's a lot of how-to videos, but very simple, very easy. If you feel like it'd be supporting you, that'd be great. And if you are for that, please comment in the comment section all the things you want to learn about in the month of November that's going to help you with your shadow work, because then I can add it to the list and I can create this playlist, because it's going to help me a lot with helping you guys out. I also want to share, because a lot of you guys have been messaging me, Chica, I didn't even know you did group mentoring. I do. I only do it every 4 months. So at January is my next session of group mentoring, and I only take a few people. This group mentoring is specifically for people who want to do soul work. So if you're interested in that, again, let me know. I will have more information about that coming up soon, but I just want to share that. Oops, sorry, that was my that was what I was holding you guys on my laptop. But I wanted to share that because I have been getting a lot of questions on Chica. I didn't even know you did that. And I just felt super called to share that. How do you differentiate between your own energy and the collective? I find protecting my energy very difficult. So a very easy way of doing that is, like, for example, the news. Reduce the news or social media was the moment that I saw, oops, sorry guys, we disconnected. It was the moment that I saw a huge shift in everything in my life. So less on the news, gonna help you a lot. What else did I do? I started working more on my own energy and growing myself. I made sure that with protecting energy, if I notice people are like word vomiting and they're not letting me speak at all, and I'm just like, okay, well, they're just telling me about all the problems that they have. I know all of you have someone that or had an experience like that. Protect your energy. Tell them as soon as that happens, reduce the amount of time that you hang out with people. Family and friends, they love you so much. However, sometimes they're coming from a space of pain from what they're going through. So just protecting your energy as well, of like how much of what they say that do you actually retain and take in, and make it on your own opinion. Have your own energy, have your own opinion is really big as well. So these are small things that really changed it for me. Alone time, I'm an extrovert on here. I truly am, but I love just staying by myself and not talking to anyone. Like, love being an introvert. It's where I strive. It's where I explore. It's where I expand. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. But anyways, and let me know, guys, like I said, if you want more videos on November. I know a lot of you guys are responding saying yes, but if anyone else has not, let me know. What else? What are some ways to raise your vibration? I have a video on that, Tila, so you can go check that out on my YouTube channel, how to raise your vibration and raise your frequency and your energy, but I can definitely do more as well. I have a question on my manifestation. Yeah, ask away. So yes. So I'm going to do videos for sure. I think I'll start maybe tomorrow. I have a Yoni video coming out tomorrow. I know a lot of you guys were asking me questions on my Yoni Palace video. If you know what I'm talking about, yay. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out my video, but I'm going to have a video on that because a lot of you guys were asking me about Yoni eggs. So that's coming up soon. But let me know in the comment section what topics you want to see on the YouTube channel. That would really help out a lot. Do you heal your inner child? How do you heal your inner child? I actually have a meditation, and my meditation one on how to do that it's sitting with your inner child and being able to talk to them. This is something that I've learned from a Hawaiian elder. That's very big practice in the healing process of that. So that's another way that you can heal your inner child, and doing shadow work, but doing an inner child meditation is a great start to doing that for sure. Any other questions, guys? How can I discipline myself? I just got used to eating too much. How do I discipline myself? Understanding your relationship with food. And this is a question that I noticed one of my best videos on this channel is on how to lose weight using the 369 method, which I think is very helpful for a lot of people. I do want to do an updated video on 3 ways to lose weight, but in an energetic standpoint. If you guys would want a video on that, let me know. But I have it prepped as far as what I want to talk about. And the reason why is because a lot of people don't understand that energy has a lot to do with it. I literally gained weight from all the stuff I released, which sounds weird, but it's because my body was integrating and I didn't allow myself to heal, right? So that's something that I want to share with you guys. It's not just the scale and what you eat. It's a lot about understanding why you're eating the food. What's the energy coming from an energetic standpoint. It's not about the calories. That has nothing to do with it, to be honest. And I learned that from working by myself, but also training as an athlete when I was younger and doing professional dance, and also having a personal trainer, even just recently. It always comes down to the main thing, energy. And that's something that I've seen time and time again from people, and many other people as well. So I just want to share that with you guys. Okay, questions. I want to get into all the stuff, but I don't know. How can I go about it? Are there any tips that you can give me? Don't get overwhelmed. I know it's super easy when you're researching on YouTube to listen to every single soul person or person in the spiritual space, and it can be quite overwhelming. Take what you hear and use what works for you. I've done manifestation things that have not worked for me, because for me, that my energy doesn't reciprocate that way. That's why I try my best to give vast different techniques. I don't just do one video on how to manifest. It's multiple videos on manifestation, because I know that everyone's different. So one of the biggest things is take every information that you receive with a grain of salt, if you will, or just understanding it. Don't overwhelm yourself, because the moment you overwhelm yourself is the moment that you get too exhausted and it's just too much for you. So I just want you guys to know that that's super important. I think that's something that people don't realize is it's just so easy to go down that hole of manifestation methods and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, it's all based on your own personal expansion. So take it bit by bit, start with meditation, start with scripting, start with the basics of the space of expanding your consciousness, and then add all the other things to it, because that's just going to help you be even more expansive. So take it step by step is definitely something that I would suggest to any person just starting spirituality and a beginner. Huge parts. So yeah, I hope that helps. Talia. I tried to manifest my crush, text message, and got nothing. But since I started manifesting him, I've been seeing 222, 333, and 222 the past few weeks, since yesterday. 111, 222. What do you think this means? I have videos on the numbers. An all individual number, every single one that you're mentioning and what they mean. The biggest thing I would say is that detach yourself. That's what's coming through for me. Do not get obsessed with manifesting someone, because the moment you get obsessed with manifesting someone, you're putting someone on a pedestal. And the moment that you put someone on the pedestal is the moment that you are truly not manifesting, you're actually obsessing. And that's the difference, right? What's the difference between obsessing and manifesting? Well, that could be a video on its own, but holding into the energy of just looking at the result as opposed to knowing that the result's already yours. And I think that's what the universe is saying, is acting on your manifestation, listening to your guides, and just understanding that there's new energy that you need to shift in your mentality towards manifesting that person before even getting to that point where you can. And I think that's where your energy is coming from. So I hope that helps. How do you deal with comparison? There's always someone who is talented. How could I expect the love of my life to stay with me when I have to say I'm such a beautiful goddess. So one thing I will say is that it's so easy to compare ourselves. And I got to a point of that too, saying that because of all the things that I went through and the traumas and stuff, that I felt like I wasn't good enough to be with someone, is essentially where my mentality used to be. But I understood that was something that I was scared of. I was scared of being loved. I was scared of being able to receive love, right? And that's something that I always share with people. Are you scared of being loved? Are you scared of being able to receive love? Is that something that you think about? Are you afraid that no one will like you? These are all things that come through with yourself. You probably are afraid that you like yourself. So this is where the mirroring comes in, right? We attract what we are. And the moment I noticed that is when I met someone who's perfect, they're my soulmate. And the moment I met them, I knew they were, because I worked so hard on myself at that point of loving myself that when I added another being, another soul into my space, I knew that I had abundance of love that came from the right space, came from unconditional love, came from a space of knowing that I'm worth that love too, that there was no other way that I could look back from that. So one thing I would say is, if you are in the process of trying to attract or manifest someone to love you or to have a partner or anything it is in the sense of love, really look at that love with yourself and expand the love within through the heart chakra, because the moment you do that is the moment that things change in your life. And I think a lot of people don't understand that. Like the other day, I did my shadow work and I felt 4 hours of the most biggest bliss of love, unconditional love that I've ever felt in my life. And I thought love was one thing, but it was like you put love times 100, and that's what I was feeling. And the moment that I felt that, like, it was just like every part of my day I loved. I loved the tree. I loved everything. I loved this laptop. I loved everything that I was doing because I felt the sense of unconditional love coming through for me. So I want you guys to understand that is something that's super important. And we don't get to talk about that a lot. I do want to do a video on manifesting love and why that's important. We're mirroring the lovers that we want in our life, whether we know it or not. And you will get to that point, Jara, like you will, Jana, you will get to that point. Like, I think one of the things I will say for Jana and anyone else is just focus on yourself right now, expanding your love. Understand, where does that feel of you're not worth it come from? And that's something that I can definitely say that you can work from, and it's there. It's deep in there. It just needs to be shown a little bit more, the story. Okay. So I hope that helps. Sending you love and light. This is off topic. Have you had those moments where your loved ones don't support the things you do? You have the tips to dealing with them in the family? Yes, I actually 100% agree with that. When I started being a content creator years ago, and even when I was starting to do my own thing and my own business, my family was super not supportive. Even up to now, I feel like they still have a worried bone in their life, being like, oh my God, like, even in the midst of everything going on in the world, which is normal, they care from you. It comes from a good space. I understand that, but that's them projecting their fear on me. So the moment that I understood that when people don't support you, it's them projecting fear or jealousy or whatever pain that they're experiencing, I detached myself. And this goes back to the question on how do you know the energy between your energy and other people's energies, understanding that everything people go through is varying from internalizing something that they're going through personally or a perspective that they have. So when I started thinking that way and understanding for myself that I am worthy to start my business, I am worthy to be a healer, I am worthy to do readings, I am worthy to help people with their past life and remove cords and all that stuff. The moment I started doing that, my gifts got stronger. I had more support in myself. I started to see more abundance in my life. Everything started shifting everywhere, right? So the moment that you are able to accept that, even if every single person in your life has no belief that you're going to be a singer, that you're going to be an actor, that you're going to be a business owner, whatever your dream is that you want to create, the start of the energy starts with yourself. And I can tell you this by someone who's been putting all the energy, and someone who grew a YouTube channel in 4 months, which I want to say thank you again to all of you guys. Like, while people were saying, like, what are you doing? Why are you taking all this time? I was like, my purpose is to make sure that every person, every soul is able to expand and take care of their emotion, but also grow and learn and feel this love that they're belonging, that belonging feeling. And the moment that I had that intention, that was shown in all my energy of my work, right? And then it was like everything, that all the fears and everyone's opinions just went away. Almost like when we're doing a meditation together and I tell you guys to push your thoughts away and you actually feel it away from your body. It's like being in that 24/7, right? So that's my advice. If you have people in your life that are not supportive right now in your life, I know it's hard, but I just want you to know that if you can find a space where you can appreciate that, keep going. It's going to help you so, so much. And if this resonates with anyone else, please let me know, because I know there's more than one person and there's more than just Johnson who's going through this. So many other people. I went through it. We all do. But that's why we have online communities. That's why we talk about it. And we're able to create places where we can share these emotions, right? So that's very important. Is it possible my parents are possessed or demons by demons? How shall I deal with it? So yeah, I've heard people have like karmas and energies that have come near them, clearing and disconnecting. There are many people who actually specialize in that, to detach that in their family line ancestrally. For me, I remove more past life stuff. That's my thing. But if you want to focus on that as well, just let me know. I can probably direct you to someone who wants to do that if you're actually serious about those things. But yeah, that's a possibility for you to kind of go with your intuition, I always say. I saw all the manifestation videos, how to manifest him and how to get and text him, but nothing worked. I don't know why. Vibration, 100% vibration. Also, to understand two things: is the universe trying to protect you from someone? So that happened to me with my past relationship. I was like, I'm gonna marry this person. This person's the best. It's gonna be this person. Like, I knew it. It's gonna be this person. The universe made every bone, every aspect of the situation to not work out for a reason, because they knew that that person was not meant for my soul. I wasn't meant to be with that person either, right? So it's either divine timing, the universe is protecting you, or your vibration was not aligned with your manifestation and the universe couldn't provide that to you. So maybe either go back to it or reflect on that. I think that's super important. Yes, your video with the other two ladies about self-image helped. Yay! I've struggled with that with my weight all my life, 100%. Doing this fast is showing me that and triggers me with turns of food, 100%. I like, my relationship with food was to eat emotions a lot when I was younger. And it wasn't until I started to get into energy work that I understood it. And body image. And if you guys haven't seen that, that's part of the conscious breakthrough. So every Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern time, we are here live on YouTube. And sometimes it's myself, sometimes it's other people. We talk about topics. So this topic we talked about specifically was on body image and manifesting that, and just understanding where that comes from and how to be conscious online. A lot of amazing topics from two amazing, strong women. So if you haven't checked that out, please do. Definitely resonated with me on a lot of topics that I personally went through as well. So I love that. If anyone wants cards pulled, I am doing a card pull as well. So just donate what you can to the super chat, to the channel, and then I will pull a card for you. So anyone who's asking or thinking of a question that they would want to be asked. No worries to all those who are asking. Maya, I've been having bad nightmares the past couple of days because of the times of what's going on in the world. Do you have any tips for that? Detaching your energy. That was something that we did with our reading at the beginning of the video. A lot of people are driven by fear. We're all driven by fear. Anything that you feel like you would never, ever, ever, ever do in your life, the moment that fear is pushed in the wrong way can make people do those things. So, emotions are great, but they can also be used with people's not having great intentions at the wrong spaces and manifesting things for people to do. So one thing I would say is just understanding, like, that is your fear is being manifested in a visual aspect in your subconscious and in your dreams. And allowing yourself to either do a theta wave energy healing meditation before would really help you to release that. But it definitely seems like it's the fear of the collective that you're manifesting through your dreams. How can you be super sure about the past life love? Like hype synchronicities, meet with miracles, deep love, but also a lot of complicated as in karma or normal. So usually, to be honest, every person that I've worked with energy healing who has been adamant on working with me or that I've chatted with them. I clear certain things, but then there's always one or two things that are past life related. And what that means is that there's a lot of things that it just happens that you have this life. Like everyone knows someone that like they've gone through something and they haven't done anything to get that, but they just keep on getting bad luck. It's not bad luck, it's past life energy. It's karmic energy. And I tell people this all the time. So what that looks like is I basically go and I do energy healing with you through hypnosis and I remove whatever karmas that you have. It's huge. Like it's a very strong energy. So I just want to share that with you guys because I think a lot of people don't understand that energy is so reciprocated in a way that like there's only so much that we understand about energy in this lifetime. And then there's so much more that happens ancestrally and past life related. That's where I kind of tap into as well. Like I do the basic energy healing of like, hey, I'm, going through mental health. I do that too. Hey, I'm going through this. I do that too. But then usually if I go underneath that, there's always something where that originated from. So, yeah, if you've noticed that you keep on getting similar situations, you have a lot of issues with abundance and money, you have a lot of issues with relationships and commitments, and you don't know where these beliefs came from, most likely it's a past life. And that's where those things kind of come from. So I hope that helps, Jana, with your question. Okay, visualize everything to get a text from someone, but still does not work. Energy. I keep telling you guys this. This is why this month I'm doing a lot of video on how to grow your energy, because the moment that you do that, manifesting will be so easy. You can do it with your eyes closed every single time and get it right away. So this month is definitely on energy shifts and how to shift and do your shadow work, because that's going to help you guys a lot. Can you do a video about weight loss journey? Yes, I will, for sure. I'm actually doing a video on the 3 top ways to lose weight through energy. And then I'll also do a video about my weight loss journey. I'm thinking of doing that in December. So keep an eye out for that. Okay, so Alicia has a question. I will pull out a card. Sorry, I'm just like lighting my sage. Clear energy. Awesome. Anyone else who wants a card pull, just donate to whatever you can to the super chat. And thank you for everyone who's been here. You guys are all amazing. I love doing these lives. It's been so long. Okay, so Alicia. Okay, Alicia, so your card of the day is Get Grounded, Empaths Highly Sensitive. So I do feel like your energy, you're quite a sensitive person, and that's okay. Like, embrace that. But what universe and spirit's trying to tell you is to connect with your heart. A lot of the answers you're looking for is your heart. A lot of the answers that you're looking for to connect is within that. Also, universe wants you to connect with nature a little bit more. I think you've been more isolating yourself from the world a little bit, and it's time for you to connect, not necessarily with people, but with nature a little bit more. So let me know if that aligns with you. I feel like you're going to feel a lot less anxious the moment that you do that. So just bring that either inside the home, like bringing plants, like I've been doing for the winter holiday that's coming up, and just go for a hike, like allow yourself to really bask in that. Let me know if that aligns with you, with your energy, but I definitely feel like you need to ground it. Maya, okay, so and for anyone who wants card pulls, just donate to whatever you want to the super chat. Thank you. Please pull a love card. Okay. So this is your love card. Divine orchestrator, helpers of the subtle realms. So I do feel like with your love light right now, universe is doing things behind closed doors. And the card that comes up to mind is the third eye mystic. There are things that the universe and your guides are doing that you don't need to question. Just believe in it. All the answers and clarification that you're trying to get from this relationship or this person that you're trying to get confirmation from, kind of being in the water, the murky water right now, the universe is doing all it needs to do to get the answer soon. So just be patient with yourself at this time. But I will say that they are doing a lot of things right now, and they're saying, don't worry about it. So just know, follow your intuition when they start to create signs, not necessarily angel numbers, but situations that will allow you to understand, okay, where am I at with this person? I think this will help you a lot. So let me know if that aligns with you, Maya. Another thing too is unbound. So this card comes through. I do feel like this is a soul lesson that you need to learn from. That is why the universe is trying to do things behind the scene, because you haven't been able to understand what that soul lesson is from this relationship. They're going to expose that to you in this month. So I hope that aligns with you. Leon, mother. Okay, for my mother. Okay, so so for your mom, so my question for you, Leon, is like, do you have someone else who has passed away, an ancestor perhaps, or even a guide that you know of that has passed away? And if so, maybe like a grandma or something. The reason why I say that is because you got the Keepers of the Earth, and this is one of my most powerful, personally, in my opinion, cards in this deck. The reason why is it's just saying you're not alone. So I just feel like maybe your mom is feeling like she's very lonely right now. And the reason why is because she needs to understand that she is so supported. She's so guided, but her soul is very lonely right now. So just knowing that someone's watching over her, someone is guiding her right now through everything, and don't get too worried about her. She's going to be okay. And let her know that too. I think I'm starting tarot card service. Tarot card service. Do you have any positive online communities for content creators that recommend aside from YouTube? For me personally, that's awesome. Congrats on your tarot card service. That's amazing. I personally use YouTube. I like YouTube. I know there are some tarot card readers that do Instagram and Facebook or whatever is called for you. But for me, I do all my card readings through YouTube, and I do them via case-by-case service. So you guys notice I don't really talk about them as much, or people will say, I didn't even know you did card readings. It's because I do very deep, very, very deep level energy healing. And that's why I preserve my energy for. It's for that. And it's through my group mentoring and my one-on-one that I do. And then my card readings, I do around the time of the full moon, the new moon, or when people have a question, or I know that person and I want to do a reading for them. So I would say it depends on you. I know there are a lot of people who do like message your question and email. And I know a lot of people who make their business based on that. So just make sure when you're doing your energy to focus on what works best for you and what won't burn you out, because I have heard card readers burn out. So yeah, that's my answer to you, Lindsay. I hope that helps. Just find the service that's best for you, but also make sure that you are providing boundaries in your services too, because it's so easy to get caught up and want to do readings for everyone. And I honestly do. That's why I do these lives, because that's my opportunity to connect with you guys. But at the same time, I feel as a light worker, I can't even speak there. As a light worker, my intention, my purpose is to come on to this world in this lifetime and to help people with past life and deep stuff, like deep, deep shadow work, because my souls went through that. So that's the best way that I can explain it, and to help people with their consciousness through the YouTube channel, every being, but to also allow people to feel that unconditional love that everyone deserves, even in times like this. So super, super helpful. And if you knew the person in the past life, that means you guys both have a lesson to learn from each other, Delia. So I hope that answers. Okay, stars align. Awesome. Thank you so much for sending in your donation. I will pull a card for you. So the card I pulled out for you, and I feel like this aligns a lot because, like, ironically, stars align and this card pulls out for you. So the Age of Light. So you've been training for this for a lifetime. Whatever you're feeling, this sense of like lack of confidence that you're able to do, universe is saying, take it. It's yours. You're doing amazing. They're cheering you on the sidelines. And they want you to know that you've done some deep cellular and deep inner work that has been so congratulated so much on you. So they want you to know that you've been training for this for a lifetime. Keep going. Have more confidence in yourself and take the leap in the next steps. Don't just like stand there kind of nervous because you think you're not good enough, because you are. And I think the universe is trying to tell you that you're so good enough. Just have more confidence in yourself. Let me know if that aligns with you. What is shadow work? I have a video on that, so you guys can go check that out. What does it mean to be an empath? My dad has always told me that I am an empath. It means that you feel people's energies. So you can go into a room and you just like automatically feel if it's a good space or not, or if this person is like off or whatever. You're just super sensitive. And for me, I'm an empath. So like, for example, I go grocery shopping when no one's around, like when there's like not peak hour, because it's just overwhelming for me. And I go like, if anyone else can relate to that as an empath, going to a mall is like literally like, I don't like it. And it's funny because ever since I was a kid, I was like one of those people that would go on the website, search up what I want to buy, go into the store, go buy it and leave because I didn't want to stay in the store for a long time. I've always been like that. I didn't know why. I was like, I don't hate people. I just like don't, it's a lot of energy sometimes when it's like busy on a Saturday. So I remember my mom always liked to go shopping and stuff or bring us to the mall to eat something. And I always was like, can we just like take it out and go home? So now I know why. So if your dad probably knows you, you're definitely an empath, and just protect your energy and be aware of that. You might feel the need to be an extrovert to give people that energy, but you're probably very much an introvert for your own, like to rejuvenate your energy and to help, process everything too. Can the 369 method work for manifesting someone? Yes, I have a video on that specific person. Wow, a lot of these card pulls are resonating with me. Definitely, I always say if there's a card pull for someone else, sometimes if a card is like really calling you, 100%. If anyone else wants a card pull, let me know. Just donate to the super chat, whatever you feel called to. Stars align. I pulled your card already, so just let me know what aligned with you. Thank you for trying to figure those boundaries out. Yeah, 100%. I think it's so important, right, Lindsay? Because I just think that a lot of readers go into this space. We obviously want to help people, but definitely. I had a friend actually who did card readings, and she was doing a lot, like quite a bit. And she does a full-time job. She's taking people's energy in other places too. And I had to talk with her, and I was just like, you should really, really make sure that you're just like, just going based on your energy. And she's like, I feel like I really need to hear that today because I was kind of stressing out for some readings. So everyone does it differently. We're all readers, energy healers are here for different purposes to help support people in different ways, in our own way. And I think that's the beauty of this space too. So really, really awesome. I always thought that was a Pisces thing. Pisces are quite empathic. I will say that. All the Pisces I know, they're very emotional. They're very intuitive. My boyfriend and I and my sister, both lots of Pisces in placements here. Yeah, 100%. And if you look at your birth chart, maybe there's more Pisces in you, you know what I mean? But definitely if you feel that calling, I feel like maybe you most likely are an empath, if Pisces are most likely an empath as well. Julia, yes, I would love to. I'll pull a card for you. And then I'm probably going to leave in like 10 minutes or so, guys. So if there's any other questions that you have, let me know. So Juliet, I think this is a great card for you. You've been working really hard, and for that, the birth of the new age. So new beginnings, your dreams are coming for you in the near future. Universe just wants you to know, even though you've been working so hard and things have been so hard for you, more than people might know, just know that all your work is going to come back with good karma. So get excited, keep doing the work, keep working hard, keep giving gratitude for everything that you already have, and allow yourself to be bask in abundance soon. So sending you love and light. I hope that really aligns with you. Adriana, yes, I can pull a card for you, of course. Anyone else want a card pull? Just donate to the super chat. Okay, so Adriana. Okay, so the card that I got for you, Adriana, is Anna, Grandmother of Jesus. So this card really represents seeding light. So this just means that right now in your life, you're trying to build foundations. Your priority in your life right now is to build stability. And I think that's what universe is saying, is like creating a divine plan based on what's going on. So even though you might have planned one thing and things have shifted a little bit to another, try to make a new foundation based on those new shifts that the universe has given you. Just know that that's going to open some new doors for you, new territories, and just seed that light into that new direction and have trust in the process. But the biggest message I'm getting is laying foundations in your life a little bit more so you can feel more stability. So I hope that aligns with you. Let me know if it does. My brother died 1 year ago. It's probably him and my grandmother. Thank you. My mother says thank you too. I'm closing YouTube right now, but thank you so much. Oh, no worries. I'm super happy. And like I said, it's a very powerful card. So definitely a feminine energy that I felt that was like watching over. And it didn't feel like only one person. It felt like 3 or 4. Like it felt like a group of people guiding both of you. So I'm sending you love and light. I'm super happy to have you and your mom here on the channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Juliet, thank you so much. I needed to hear that. I'm crying. I wasn't expecting that. Yes, universe always gives messages, whether they're great or whether they're just clarity for things. And, I've done readings with people where like they get the messages they need. And there are other ones that they're not what they expect, but just know that they are meant to happen because they're allowing us to expand, even if it's not what we want to hear. So I'm so happy that you're crying out of joy. That's so amazing because you're doing so great, and universe and spirit definitely wants to let you know that. So that's beautiful. So I've used submittals before. I have a video on what are submittals, do they work? If you want to go check that out, it's definitely a video that you can check out, Talia. But yeah, I personally like them. I just really, and I tell you guys this in the video, just be mindful where you're getting submittals, because submittals is energy. It's going into the subconscious. They're very powerful. Advertising is submittals, right? Because they put jingles for us to remember things and control what we buy, right? So these are all submittals. These are things that's an example of a submittal, essentially. But you can use submittals also to manifest money, to do other things, to remember certain things. So they do work a lot. I find sleeping with them helps for me personally, but I'm just mindful of who and what's energy I'm using for that. I cannot donate because I have no digital access, because someone wants to donate for me. Could you donate me? Or you could donate me a card. I would appreciate deeply. So I do have Jenna, I do have private card readings for anyone on here. If you guys want a private card reading, message me on Instagram. I also have shadow work. I got a lot of questions on shadow work. So I do shadow work with people, energy shadow work. So if you feel called to do that, DM me on Instagram, email me, apply in the comment section down below. But if you cannot do that, I would suggest just like maybe even having her to do that and then donating with it. I do these cards because like card of the day. So essentially it's like card of the day. The reason why I say like donate what you can, because I just feel like donate what you can and spirit will give you the energy based on the energy you put in. So I feel like it's a great little short reading for people for that card. And it's very helpful. But like I said, if you want to donate a private reading, you can always DM me on Instagram. But yeah, that's basically what I would suggest. I think that's super, super helpful. And do you guys have any other questions? Because we're going to end the live really soon. So any questions, anyone who wants to get one last card pull, you can pull a card, or anyone who donates to the channel will get a card pull. But man, it was so great chatting with you guys. Like I always love, love, love being able to connect, being able to love and just bring in this energy together. I'm just so ready. Excuse me. So ready for all of this and seeing you guys expand. It's just amazing to see. And yeah, I'm feeling really, really called. Also, if you guys have, based on our discussion, things that you want me to do more videos on, feel free to comment it as well. I have a question on working with ancestors. Where do I begin? I don't know them. So ancestors is like a relationship that you have to kind of grow with. When you first start, you might not see them, you might not hear them, but one of the confirmations that made me understand that I was talking to them is I started deep rooting some very deep emotions through my shadow work, or I started getting some specific numbers all the time whenever I did talk about ancestor work or deep ancestor work. That was definitely a confirmation for me. So the first thing I would say is when you are deepening into ancestor work, you're growing, you're expanding as a being, the first thing I would say is to just be open and understanding that even though they're in other dimensions, they are people. and speaking through them through manifestation, speaking through them through meditation, speaking through them through just like connecting with them and their energy. Eventually you'll start to meditate and you can call your spirit guides to come through, which I want to do a meditation on that, but calling your spirit guide to come through, calling your ancestors. You can also meet them through past life regression and Akashic soul work too. I've had times where I did soul work like this weekend, and one of my guides was my ancestor. And it was so great to see that connection and actually see their face, like see them there. So the more you connect with them, the more they'll show themselves. And they always show themselves at the time that's best for you. So that's my best answer for you. I hope that helps. But yeah, I know a lot of people are always like, where do I start with connecting with my guides? Honestly, it just starts with the energy and then you kind of build from there. So I hope that aligns with you. Realize I want to move to LA and I'm becoming an actor. I've been seeing a lot of 111s, 222s. So taking action and definitely like starting a new beginning of what you want. Going through this awakening of noticing what you want, what your soul wants to do. Jake, I would definitely go check out my videos and see which ones align with you, because I basically did a video on all these numbers that you asked for. So go check them out and they will help you a lot. But yeah, hi Croatia. Hi everyone. Awesome. I'm super happy that you guys liked the live. It was super awesome to chat with you guys. Again, if you want a card reading, DM me on Instagram. If you want to be part of mentoring and you want to do shadow work, energy healing, all that stuff, message me on Instagram for more information on that. And then also we will see you guys tomorrow for the video. So I'm so grateful for you guys. You guys are so, so amazing. I love you guys so, so much. So, 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 so much. And yeah, crazy 2-hour live. This is insane. Almost 2 hours. But I just want to send you guys so much love and light. And it was so great chatting with you and sitting down. And I love you guys so much. So sending you love, light, positivity, a big hug, unconditional love. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Like, subscribe, put notification bells, share with your friends. Let me know that you love the channel too. Tag me on Instagram. And I will see you guys in the next video. I love you guys so much. Bye.